What's up, guys? We're back with another video. If you are new here, my name is Sammy and we are the Mermaid Gang. This is where you can come to suspend or cancel your disbelief, whichever is easy for you in the moment. You know, do what you gotta do. I am your favorite YouTuber and your favorite manifestation coach. So if you would like for me to help you dissolve whatever's between you and your manifestation, go ahead and sign up for my coaching below. It's always in the description box. All right, you guys wanted this video. I mentioned it in another video and you were like, yes, give me this video. I know other people have done it. I don't know what they said in their videos, but I mentioned this in the group. Someone must have commented on it recently because it was back at the top of the group, like last week when I mentioned this, and that's what reminded me of it. I was wanting to go back and do refreshers on things that I had talked about back when I first started and kind of just edit in places where I might feel differently now. So sorry if you hear my husband yelling. He is preparing for his stream and I wanted to get my videos filmed before he started streaming because I'm his moderator and I gotta be in the stream and I didn't want to film at night, so whatever. Anyway, you guys wanted to hear about the manifesting in 3 days. If you are, whether you're a biblical type manifester, I should say, or if you, my dog is snoring, I'm sorry, not really. If you're a, you know, biblical based, I won't say Christian or religious because one, I don't like religion. That's just a control thing in my opinion. I do believe in God, the Bible, whatever. So if you're like biblical based or if you're Neville based even, it's all talked about 3 days. 3 days is all it should take you if you persist without wavering. So here's something I want you to try. I want you to pick something that you want to manifest, okay? Anything you want to manifest. It can be done in 3 days, you guys. It's not, I know there's always been so much talk of, oh, it's like a baby or it's like a fucking plant and it's gotta plant the seed and give it time to grow. Let me explain something to you. Time is not real. So if time is not real and we are the operant powers of this place, of this earth, and we are in control and we are naturally masters at manifesting, why would we need to wait? If we're speaking in biblical terms, when Jesus was showing us how to manifest, it didn't take months. He didn't sit around waiting for the divine timing or for the perfect unfolding. It'll unfold in its own time. No. When he decreed it to be done, it was done. So I think the longest thing, 24 hours to 3 days, maybe. I believe the Bible is an instruction book. I believe we have complete dominion over time. Time is not real. It is man-made, earth construct, and there should not be some long unfolding process if you will stand firm, focus, and meditate. And when I say meditate, I don't mean a YouTube video with a guided meditation. I mean affirming. I mean taking time for the next 3 days or whatever 3 days that you can to really, really saturate your mind with the idea, with the belief that the thing that you want is already true. If you will do this, and I don't mean sitting and doing your affirmations and doing it correctly and then coming out of it and thinking against it or speaking against it for the rest of the day. I mean taking the time to literally saturate your mind and stand firm that this thing is already true. I already have it. They already love me. We're already engaged. We're already this. They're already texting me. I have my house. My exam is passed, or I have revised my exam and I passed them. this revision is done, this whatever your goal is, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, whatever you decide to do. I won't even call it a method. It's not a 3-day method. Nothing should take longer than 3 days, okay? If you will stand firm. The only reason things take so long for people is because they don't saturate their minds with the idea that it's true. They waver and waver and waver and waver and waver. 1 minute you're in the state of the wish fulfilled, you're in belief of it, and then the next minute you're like thinking, or you're speaking against it, or complaining about it, or you forget about all the saturating you just did, and then you go back to the 3D like nothing has changed. When you need, if you're thinking about your desire, you need to think of it as if it's already fulfilled, as if it's already true. If you would stand firm and not waver and saturate your mind every time you think of your desire, saturate your mind, saturate your mind, saturate your mind. The way you saturate your mind is to keep telling yourself. Again, if we're speaking biblical, think about this. The woman with the issue of blood. The woman in the Bible who was healed of her blood disease from touching Jesus's garment. It clearly says that she kept saying, if I could only touch his garment, I would be made whole. And then when she did, Jesus said, your faith has made you whole. How do you get faith? By saying, repeating, meditating on it. Meditating means affirming, focusing, saturating your mind with it. If visualization is your thing, do it that way. Affirming is mine. Affirming is my meditating. Me sitting quietly, even if I'm bored or doing the dishes or taking a shower, or doing my hair, doing my makeup, I am meditating on my desire already being true. Even when I manifested my career, my $1,000 a day, my videos going viral, growing rapidly, all that stuff, I would sit as much as I could and just saturate my mind with it. And that's why the things happen so fast. If you won't waver, if you will stand firm, not let your 3D deter you. I know it's easy for your thoughts to go back to what it's used to. That is where you keep redirecting. Your thought starts to go sideways, you bring it back. Starts to go, you bring it back. Starts to go, you bring it back. You keep checking yourself about that shit. You keep checking yourself. If you're affirming for your SP, he is so in love with me, but he never did. He is so in love with me, but he is so in love with me. Like you're correcting a child, like you're correcting an employee, like you're correcting someone who is wrong, because that other thought is wrong. It is no longer the truth. The truth is whatever you decide it is. So, he is so in love with me. No, he is so in love with me. Isn't it wonderful? He is so in love with me. If you will keep doing that, you can manifest anything you want in 3 days. But you've got to stop wavering. Just start testing it. Just start practicing. Make it your goal. Set an intention. I intend to manifest everything I want in 3 days. I easily manifest whatever I want in 3 days. Remember, everything is based on your assumption. So if you decide you manifest anything you want in 3 days, that's what it is. I have the assumption that if I affirm for money, it comes to me in 3 days, and it works every single time. I've always believed the 3-day thing because, like I said, I grew up based on the Bible being an instruction book. I grew up on being a spiritual person even before I knew about the law of assumption. I grew up knowing that if I believe I received, I can have it based on the Bible. And 3 days, the number 3 is very prominent. So that's just an assumption of mine. You can make it an assumption of yours too. I manifest anything I want in 3 days. I can literally manifest anything I want in 3 days. Even start with that. Start with that and then see what manifests. Once you saturate your mind with the idea that you manifest anything you want in 3 days. Start playing with that affirmation alone and see what all happens. You don't have to wait. There should not be a long unfolding process. It doesn't matter what the manifestation is. Doesn't matter how far off it seems. Doesn't matter how opposite it is compared to what your current reality is showing you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because all things are possible to you. All things, not some things, not most things, all things. Not all things but that, no. All things are possible to you. So if you want to manifest in 3 days, then by God, you tell yourself, I manifest anything I want in 3 days. Have an inner conversation about it. Yeah, I manifest anything I want in 3 days. I'm really good at manifesting. Anything I want. There's no exceptions. Okay? It is really that easy. Whatever you tell yourself, whatever you consistently tell yourself, but you guys have got to stop wavering. Stop fucking wavering. Stop wavering. Stand firm on it. If you go into a restaurant and you say, I want the chicken tenders, and they're like, how about fish? Bitch, I'm not eating no fish. I said I want chicken tenders. You're not giving me fish. I ain't taking no fish. I ain't accepting no fish. I ain't affirming no fish. I want chicken tenders. You gonna let them give you fish? I would really hope that you would not just take anything that restaurant wants to give you when you're paying your money to eat there. Get your damn chicken tenders. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we out.